Hi guys, it's Ellen and today I have a new scrapbook layout to share with you. So I'm using Vicky Boutin's Storyteller collection in this layout, and I've just showed you my photos there, two Theo photos, and these were from December last year, so I'm a bit behind on my scrapbooking. It seems crazy that these were almost a year ago now. He seems so small there, but yeah, I really need to get cracking with these photos because I have a massive pile to scrap. So yeah, I'm using the Vicky Boutin Storyteller collection like I said, and one of the papers has all of these, they look like tiles to me, the diamond shapes, and I fussy cut all of them out of the pattern paper, and my plan is to rearrange them in a different way on another pattern paper. So I've got this paper that's like a sky. It also has some like lettering on it. It's really pretty. I love this background, and yeah, I want to layer up those diamond shapes in a different way. So I'm just going to play around with my composition here, and then I want to distress all of my edges like normal. So I did every single one of those little tiles, and then once I'm happy with where they're going to go, I'm going to stick these just flat on the page. I'm not propping them up on foam or anything because I know I want to add a bit of texture paste to this. So yeah, I'm just going to go through and stick all of these down. I don't make you watch that. So yeah, these are all stuck on the page now. I'm pretty happy with how that's looking. I did think about sewing through them and then totally forgot about it, but that would look really nice as well. You could either sew around each square, which might take a little while, or sew through them in lines. That would look really nice as well. But yeah, I ended up just leaving them flat. And then I played around with the idea of layering some up on my photos, but I didn't really like that, so I've put that to one side for now. And yeah, I'm going to add some texture paste to this background now, overlapping the diamond tile shapes. So here's my little binder of all of my stencils, and I found a square like checkered stencil, and I thought I would just use that diagonally so it creates the diamond shapes. And I've just got my regular texture paste. This was a bit dry. I've had to throw this away now because it's too dry to use, but it did work with me adding water to it. I had to really work with it quite a lot to get it to a consistency where it would actually pass through the stencil and stick on the page, but it did work eventually. So yeah, I'm just adding those in just a couple of places around those tiles, so it looks more like this is the background rather than I've stuck the tiles on, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to add a bit on the right hand side because I'm also going to add some of the tiles to that side as well, and then my photos are going to go in the middle. So whenever I add white texture paste to my page, I like to add white splatters as well because it just helps to hide any imperfections and it helps it blend into the background a bit more. So I've just watered down some white gesso there, and I'm just adding splatters to my page. Quite messily, I'm going all over the tiles as well, again to make it look like it's a background rather than stuck on. And then I wasn't sure how to add my photos, and I remembered in the ephemera pack that there were these frames, and I tried them out, and Theo fits perfectly in the frames. So my photos end up being quite small, but I'm not really losing anything from the photos. So yeah, I'm going to use that like stacked frame there to add my photos. To do that, I've just drawn around in pencil on my photo, and then I've cut slightly in from the line so that it doesn't overlap the frame. I hope that makes sense. So I'm just adding some thin double-sided tape there, and then I'll add my photo, and I'll just trim off any bits that are poking out. So I'm just backing my photos here with some foam to make them stand out on the page, and then I'm going to go through the ephemera packs to see what I can layer up behind them. There's this card, 7 of diamonds I think it is, and I thought that would be nice to layer up behind it. I really like this like it's almost like weaved framed heart piece with some florals attached to it, but I couldn't make that work on the page. And then I've got these 2 tags. They are vellum, they're coloured vellum with gold like diamond shapes on them, so I thought they were perfect. So I'm going to layer up them behind my photo, and they just add a nice soft layer to the photos, rather than, you know, having loads of journaling cards. So I like how that's looking. I've also added a little blue bird under my photo, and then I've got one of these big floral clusters, and I'm going to add just half of that to the right hand side of my photo. I didn't want the whole thing because it's quite large. I find that a lot of Vicky Boutin's ephemera pieces are quite large, and I struggle to use them sometimes because I'm more drawn to smaller pieces. But yeah, I've got another little journaling card piece to back my second photo as well. So once I've got the position of the vellum tags correct, I've just stapled them together so I don't have to keep worrying about getting them in the right place. I can just stick them as one piece, and I've just tied through some white thread through them. I feel a bit, I don't know, I don't like the look of my tags without something through them. I feel like it's unfinished, so I just took some white thread and put a couple of layers through the tags, and I'll actually bring back the white thread as well to add some more texture to my page. So yeah, I'm building up my photo cluster there, and that's ready to stick onto my page because I know where that's going to go. I'm happy with where that's looking. So I'm just sticking that down with some tacky glue. It just makes sure that that's definitely secure because there's a lot of layers going on. So yeah, that's why I use tacky glue. And then, as I said earlier, I'm going to layer up some of those tile pieces onto the right hand side of my page as well, just to bring the design across the page a bit more because it's very vertical at the minute. So yeah, just going to add them on. Again, all of these tiles are stuck with tacky glue as well. And I'm just using sort of the offcuts to add just a peek of it coming through on the right hand side. So I've got that little bird that I'm going to stick down. I'm actually going to fussy cut him out because there's quite a big white border around him, and he looks a lot better cut out. Now I'm just going through the stickers as well to see if there's anything that I want to add from there. Yeah, there I go, fussy cutting the bird. And he was going to sit on the bottom of the bottom photo, but I've actually brought him down a bit, and I'm going to put him so he's sat on a phrase sticker. This blue phrase sticker I'm just popping up on foam as well, just for added dimension, and that says enjoy every moment. And this is quite easy to add things to this page because I've got so many different colours going on in those tiles that anything will work really, as long as it's not distracting from the photos too much. Then yeah, you can sort of add anything with all of those colours. So yeah, just adding that with, I know I put foam squares on the back of that phrase, but again, because it's on so many different textures and levels, I've added tacky glue to the bottom of that as well. Thought about adding the other half of the floral cluster that I cut up, but I didn't end up adding that, so I can use that on a different project. And then I was thinking about my title. I've not really left myself anywhere for a title. So on the sticker sheet there was this small sticker that said spread sunshine, and it adds that goes perfectly on the bottom of my photo cluster. So yeah, I've just added that, and that's my title. I've got a couple of these chipboard golden hearts that I'm going to add. That brings in the gold from the vellum pieces, so I've added 3 of those, and another really small chipboard heart as well. We're pretty much nearing the end now. I've added a sticker to the top photo that says joyful. That's also got some gold on it. And here's the thread that I said about that I was going to bring back. I've tangled that up and stuck that underneath the heart chipboard at the top, just to bring that over to the right side a bit more. I like the look of tangled thread. I like lots of texture on my page, so yeah, it adds that in a nice way. I wanted to add some more splatters. There's quite a bit of black on this page, and I wanted to just bring that out a little bit more. So I've just got some black acrylic paint, and I've watered that down, and I'm just going to add the splatters, mainly over sort of where I've got the mixed media and the white splatters. Quite like the look of the white and black splatters together, so yeah, I'm just adding that in a few places. I've used a really small paintbrush, so they're really small splatters, they're not too in your face or anything. And once I've added that, that's my page all finished. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you very much for being here. Bye guys!